Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Downtown Kato Paphos. Some of the improvements that are taking place on the ascent into the downtown Kato Paphos promenade. We're outside the Almira Hotel and there are some big things taking shape. Lots of people have mentioned there's a lot of work's going on in Paphos, and yes, there is. But slowly, but surely. And now quite quickly they are coming to fruition. This is going to be a brand new park and seating area across the road. It's going to have a roofed shaded area. They're going to be putting up some street lights and it's going to be lit up like a Christmas tree as the summer progresses. And of course on that side of the road there's a little bit more work to do, but on this side it is all but complete. The pavements are super smooth. They've even installed these little metal poles to stop us parking on the pavements to make it much easier for you guys when you are in downtown Kato Paphos to walk on the ascent to paradise, which of course is the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and into the harbour area. So come with Mr. Paul as we take you on an adventure and show you one or two of the bits and bobs along the way. What have we got here to keep you occupied? Well, one of the most popular places in the world is just across the road there, and that's called the Nest. And the Nest has been here in Paphos since time began, and there's many a person that sat there, supped on a pint or two, or perhaps even had a gentleman's sour, perhaps if your name is Baron John. Baroness Louise, who likes a little bit of cheese and a little bit of wine, or is it the way around? I'm not quite sure. But they'll be getting on a big bird very soon indeed and jetting into downtown Kato Paphos, and I'm pretty sure that they will find the time to go and stand in the Nest, which is just across the road. And they may have noticed that some brand new steps have been installed since last time they were in town. There's brand new surrounds to the palm trees, and there's these new planting areas and seating areas. So when you're on your travels heading in the direction of the Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area, there's plenty of things for you to feast your eyes and to digest, and there's quite a few businesses along the way to tempt a couple of bob out of your wallet. Now, perhaps if your name is Lady Jean and there's a man in your life called Sir Mal, you might recognise it on the left hand side. It's the Annabelle Hotel. Yeah, this is the final hotel on the beachfront on the ascent into downtown Kato Paphos. And again, across the road, what have you got? One or two businesses to keep you occupied. You've got the Poseidon souvenir shop. You've got a pharmacy, perhaps if you've got that hangover from the night before. And you've got the Why Not bar. That could be the bar where you go and watch the Euro Cup finals when you are in downtown Kato Paphos. Let's keep going. Let's come with Mr. Paul, and we're going to walk to the very start of the Kato Paphos promenade. In the next episode, we'll be storming the promenade, and guess what? In the next episode, we'll be storming the Paphos harbour. Of course, it's live on the little channel known as Marika and me. And of course, if you do like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness as I take you on my travels in and around Paphos. And of course, if you'd like to say a big thank you, if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's where you could gift us that virtual coffee, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, as many as you would like. And of course, you can also join us as a superstar member, starting off at only €10 a month. I'd like to do a big shout out to one or two of the guys that keep the channel afloat. We've mentioned Baron John, Baron Louise, thank you very much indeed. Perhaps you may recognise that little view up there. That is the Imperial Chinese. That's where we were wining and dining last time you were in town. Who knows where we're going to go this time? Big shout out to Sir Matt of the Dyers. Look, that could be the shop of your dreams or nightmares, who knows, but there's no doubt about it that Lady Sally of the Briars would like you to pop in there and buy a nice big diamond or two. Yeah, let's keep going. There's plenty of bits and bobs along the ascent to the downtown Kato Paphos promenade to keep you bemused and fooded and wetted up. Coffee shops galore. We've got Starbucks coffee on the right hand side, we've got the Costa coffee on the left hand side, and then you've got possibly what is the most famous restaurant in this part of Paphos, and it's called the La Royale. And the La Royale restaurant is possibly one of the best restaurants in the world. The service is exceptional, and on top of that, the food is to die for. And as we can see, it's all lit up in blue. Doesn't get much better than that, that's for sure. And I got a feeling that that is Signor V, who is waving to all the superstars. Perhaps he's waving to Lady Andrea and Sir Mart in downtown Northborough. But there's no doubt about it. The La Royale is one of the best restaurants in downtown Kato Paphos, particularly in this part. And of course, you may have noticed in the background is the Dionysus Hotel. And that could be the most centrally located hotel in downtown Paphos. And we've got a girl from Flares. She's tempting you. She's hoping that you will head up to Bar Street. Of course, that's where you'll get free shots, plenty of drinks, and a party of a lifetime. Bar Street is to the rear of this particular part of the Kato Paphos Promenade, by the way. And we've got Mr. V coming. So we'll see if he notices us. Here he is.
Hello, Paul.
Yasu, Mr. V, you alright?
How are
you doing? You alright? Good?
I'm good. You okay?
How's Flares doing?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Summertime. It's summertime, you know what it is.
You get those people in. There we are. He's doing his job. He accosts you, by the way, on the Kato Paphos Promenade, has a chat with you, and then they walk you up so you're in total safety. When you get there, you're going to get drinks to die for, special offers, shots. Oh my God, you're not going to want to leave, that's for sure. So, what's over there? Well, that's penguinis, yeah, or penguins as I call it. And of course that's one of the most popular watering and eating holes in this particular part of Paphos. And if you do have the great honour to sit at the front of house, you get to look out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. So not a bad place to get there quite early, or perhaps pop into the Gourmet Taverna, or perhaps just pop into Tea for Two at the harbour. And of course, if you want to see Mr. Paul and the boys having a breakfast at Tea for Two, go and hunt it down. Google it, Marika and me, Tea for Two breakfast. Up will come that video, and of course you'll get to watch us wine and dine and have a spectacality of a meal indeed. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and of course if you do like what you see, why not hit that like, click that subscribe, keep coming back for now a little bit more of my cigar smoking. Big shout out to the Baron of the Von of the cigar, and of course to his partner in his crimes, the greatest accountant in the world. We are about to eclipse the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. You can see it's pretty busy, so don't forget to come back for that next episode, because Mr. Paul is going to be strutting his stuff, and hopefully you are going to join me. Thanks for watching, and of course I will look forward to seeing you again very soon indeed. That's the Altea all-day breakfast, by the way. And this is the very start of the Kato Paphos Promenade. That's what's called Placidonis Avenue. We like to call it the Hotels Road. This is probably the direction that you are going to come if you're coming to Paphos, and you're going to head down to the promenade. Along the way, you're going to pop into one or two of those businesses, one or two of those bars. We've got a man giving us the V's. Yasugambaru, there we are. We've got people galore having a spectacality of a day indeed. And of course this is the Kato Paphos Promenade. I'm going to take you right to the water's edge and show you into the darkness, but it is a spectacality of a place indeed. And if you are curious to know what the temperature is at 9 o'clock at night, 28 degrees. Not doing too bad, is it? 28 degrees, humidity is quite light, and on top of that there's a slight breeze. So don't forget to keep on coming back to the little channel known as Marika and me. Look at that, people sitting on the water's edge, feasting their eyes and digesting upon the beauty and of course the spectacality of the little area known as downtown Kato Paphos. Wow, absolutely spectacular. This, by the way, at the start of the promenade, is the other option if you want to go out along the Hotels Road. This, of course, is the Coastal Pathway. You can go and hunt it down on the little channel known as Marika and me, Coastal Pathway, Hotel Coastal Pathway, and you'll see one or two videos of us strutting our stuff along the rather nice edge of the blue Mediterranean Sea. But it is a spectacality of an evening indeed, there's no doubt about that. If your name's Lady Whitney, there's a man in your life called Sir Jace. Get yourself on that big bird, get yourself on that canoe, because Paphos, Cyprus, guess what? It's waiting. It really is waiting, especially for you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed. Doesn't get much better than this, you know. Big boy cigar, beautiful weather, and I'm off to get myself a nice hot latte and probably sit with a couple of gum barrows. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon.